YouTubers, welcome to my channel. What I wanted to talk about today was an article that came out where Meghan Markle claims that her wedding that she had, the British royal wedding, brought in over $1 billion because of her. Now, we all know that royal weddings are going to bring in lots of money because they're royal weddings. That's just a fact. People love to see the pageantry, the glamour, the fairy tale. They love to see this heightened sense of a romantic love story. And Meghan, how she has perceived herself in this way of being this great woman who has done something so remarkable by being able to have a wedding to Prince Harry, that it brought in all this money because of her. She has a false sense of who she is. I just cannot understand why she would even say something like that. But it just plays along with all the other things, all the other choices and behaviors and who she is as a person. All it really does, it validates the things that we are thinking about who she is as a person. Because I can tell you this, no matter who Prince Harry was going to marry, it was going to be a very well-watched wedding. It was going to have a lot of people watching. It was going to be a magnificent day. It was going to be a day that was newsworthy. It was going to be something that a lot of people wanted to watch. And even now with social media, we have way more social media than in previous years, even going back to Prince William and Kate's wedding. I mean, the way it is now, back then, it was completely different. It wasn't as prevalent. So you had even more people watching because of the day and age that we are in right now. But, you know, you have to realize that Prince Harry was well loved by the British people. People really loved Prince Harry. He was someone that they just couldn't wait for him to get married because he was the son who we saw behind his mother's coffin and all the trauma that he went through. And people wanted to see something great for Harry because we saw him suffer during the time when his mother passed. So this was supposed to be one of those days where, you know, it was a happy occasion now. And, you know, and while we do see that he married a woman of color, you know, that was also a great thing, that he married a woman of color. It was more so the fact that she is an American divorcee that, you know, some people are feeling like, oh, okay. But it had nothing to do with her color. Nothing. So people were very happy to see Prince Harry get married. The woman placed in the bridal dress, it had nothing to do with Meghan Markle in the wedding dress. It was just a woman in a wedding dress. Because he was the one people were coming out to see. But this false sense of inflated grandeur, who Meghan thinks she is pretty disturbing. People loved Princess Diana, and we know, if this was a Princess Diana getting married, we know that that would have been something that could have raised over $1 billion. Let's keep that real. Only because Diana was the virgin bride. People, when they saw her innocence, her purity. We got this girl over here, this Megs, divorced, left her husband. The man, what did he do? Did he beat her? Was he a serial cheater? What did this man do that even gave Meghan half the cause for reason for even divorcing her ex-husband? What did the man do? Yes, and so you look at how Meghan left her first husband, where she really had no justification for divorcing her first husband, and then got the nerve to come get married a second time or third time, okay, with a veil on and a white dress, not even off-white, like white, with a veil, like you pure. To me, that is like, we ain't feeling that because we all side-eyeing you, and that just shows you who she thinks she is. No, what it was that she went as far as she could go with him. There was nothing more this man was going to be able to give her. So she just divorced him. And how did she do it? She just sent a ring in the mail and said, bye. I'm done with you. That's what she did. Now, there is no debating that. Those, my dear, are facts. We're dealing with facts. We're dealing with her behavior as we see it. And that's what she did. This man, Trevor, he loved Meghan. He was the one who was traveling all the time from Los Angeles to Canada to see her. He was doing that. He was doing everything he could to make this marriage work. But Meghan wasn't in it for the love of the marriage and what it was. It was about boosting her career. And I don't know if this is the case, but I think I may have read this somewhere where Trevor helped her on that show, or he had connections to help her get that part. And this was just a syndicated cable show. Nobody knew who Meghan was. Nobody knew who this girl was. She was nothing more than a syndicated show actress that nobody had ever heard of. So they're certainly not going to be coming to watch a wedding of a girl they ain't never heard of. So it was not about her. But her sense of entitlement of who she is or how she sees herself is just off the marks. It's almost, to me, at a level of a sickness. And the fact that she was able to marry Prince Harry has really fueled her sickness. The fact that she was able to now get into this royal family, like one of the highest up societies there is. She was able to infiltrate that. What did that do? Because of this Harry, this culprit now was what I call him. He was able to fuel her sickness. He was able to fuel her illusion. This Harry, what he has done, have you ever heard of enablers? That's what Harry is. He is an enabler. Because we've already got a crazy woman or narcissist behavior woman. Facts, what it is not me saying that or calling her this. This is what it is. Harry fueled that. Harry has made it much worse than it already was because he married her. He put a ring on it. You see what I'm saying? He put a ring on it. And when you put a ring on it, there's a level of commitment and saying that, oh, this woman she's the one. And all Meghan sees now is that I'm the one. I'm the one. Yes. And I'm the one for all the people in the world. I am the one for all of the other peons and the British people. I'm the one. You are the one for Harry, but not us, because we can see through you. We can see through this train wreck called Miss Meghan Markle. We can see this, okay, because of her actions. She has told us the story of who she is. The fact that this whole situation has blown up the way it is caused so many problems for the royal family. To me, made Queen Elizabeth's reign, it has put a damper on it. It has put a dark cloud over the last years of her reign. And that is so unfortunate. And to make herself believe that she has done something so remarkable with this bringing in money for the monarchy, to me, has really sealed her fate. Because it's only going to get worse. The monarchy, the higher ups, the bees, everybody who is involved in all this that's going on in that British royal family, this Meghan has turned things upside down in a bad way. And it's all Harry's fault. He's the reason. So, he put a ring on it, and that is the problem. One of those things where, Meghan, you just, she is no Princess Diana by a long shot. Check yourself. So we've talked about this before in the past, and we can see there's just so much going on with her that it's in a way that is so unbelievably just what? For real? And we're watching it. And we're talking about it because it's just so unbelievable. Meghan Markle claims she was unprotected by the royal family while pregnant. Okay, now we all know when you're pregnant women already got hormones that's just making them a little bit, loopy. Woohoo! You got all this baby growing inside of you and your hormones can be off. You may be a little bit sensitive and all kind of things are happening. And I think her mentalness just kind of went woohoo, because she's just thinking like, really? The British royal family did not protect you while you were pregnant. Now, who believes that nonsense? It's just so unbelievable that she says the things that she says. And these are things that are coming out now in the court papers because of this lawsuit with the newspaper. So now we're getting ready. Now we're getting a better picture of the things that were going on behind the scenes because of this lawsuit. Surely she had to know that when she filed this lawsuit that all this information was going to come out in the public because of what she had to put in her lawsuit. It was going to come out as public information. And for someone who wanted to have a low profile life or to not be so talked about in the papers because of how the press was treating her, why would you even start a lawsuit? Why would you even dredge up all of this stuff if it's something that is affecting you so much? So she's seeing that she was affected by all of the negative press. Well, didn't we hear her say that she didn't even read the papers or she didn't even look at the naysayers? So you're reading it and it's fueling your anxieties. But why would you do something that's fueling your anxieties? Like, why would you do that? Why not just stay away from it? But this is what it says to me. It says to me, you love it. You love the attention. You love people talking about you, but you just don't like when they saying stuff that you don't like. You don't like it when they say those bad things. You don't like that criticism. So you're like, stop talking mean about me. Take my picture. Stop being mean to me. Take that picture. That's what she's saying. Like, to me, that's what she's saying. It's like, if you don't like that, be married and do you and your husband. That's all you got to do. What is going to hurt you if people are writing bad things about you in the paper? But the thing is, it's true. The things that they are writing is true. It's not like the newspapers are saying, yeah, that Meghan Markle, yeah, she got 5 baby daddies, 5 kids. Yeah, she got 5. Let's write that in the paper. She got 5 kids. Yeah, let's write that in the paper. And then she reads it and she's like, that's not true. That's not true. I'm going to sue you. And then she sues them. That's not happening. It's like they were like, that Meghan Markle, she's hard to work with. They quit because they didn't want to work with her. And she's like, that's going to make me look bad. Why did you write that? I'm going to sue you. But it's true. Why in the world does she think she can sue people for writing things that are true about her? And if there were a couple things in the newspaper that weren't true, or there were a couple things that were written about her that maybe weren't so nice, well, why are you stopping and reading it? Keep it moving. It's when you stop and want to look and investigate and what'd you say and why'd you say that? Is when you stir yourself up and you get your panties all up in a bunch and then the world is all whacked out on you. We know what's going on with Miss Meg Megs. We know what is going on with her. We get it. But see, she don't like that we get it. She don't like that we somewhat intelligent and we can kind of read this behavior. Because see, she can pull the wool over some people that are crazy fans for her. They all cray. No. You can't pull the wool over our eyes, Miss Meg Megs. You can't do that because we smart. We intelligent. I've been around. Let me just say that. I can kind of see and look and think, I know what's going on with that girl because I've seen her behavior. I've watched it. And so you get to know people by their behaviors, the choices that they make. And make no mistake, this lawsuit was a choice that Meghan made. She made the choice to sue them. And so by her choice, there are consequences. We can see what else has been written in your lawsuit papers and what else went on behind the scenes that we did not see. Keep it moving. Yeah, don't read it. Unbelievable.